Hello everybody, this is Mr. Shaban. Today we're going to have another lesson based on the pressure calculation. I want to make a quick recap. Previously, based on the pressure, we said pressure can be measured by the help of the force and area. We said force equal pressure divided by area. And then we said the reason why we use a nail with a pointed head, because the pointed head is going to make all the force from the hammer concentrated, and this is going to increase the pressure, which is going to help the nail to go through the wood easily. On the other hand, we have discussed the differences between these two trucks. We said these have a larger area, so the force will be scattered across a large surface area. Over here, this has a shorter area, a smaller area, and this is going to make the force more concentrated on that particular area. So this will have a higher pressure, this will have a lower pressure, and we have discussed how the shark is going to have a very high pressure because the teeth are pointed, and this is going to make the force concentrated. On the other hand, we have taken how the large feet of the camel spreads out the force, which is making the pressure very low in order to make the camel move in the sand without sinking inside it. And then we have answered some questions. Right now I'm going to discuss with you more questions based on the pressure. As we said, pressure equals force divided by area. So let's double check the first question. I'm going to leave you for a minute in order to figure out the answer. Then I'm going to discuss with you the answers together. So guys, time is over. Let's double check the first question. Which shoe exerts the most pressure on the floor? So we need to look at three of them to see which one has a smaller area of contact, a very smaller area of contact. This one is going to make the force more concentrated and going to increase the pressure. So when we look across three of them, we're going to find that shoe A has a smaller area of contact, which is going to make the force more concentrated on the smaller area, and this is going to increase the pressure. So the first answer is going to be A. Which shoe exerts the least pressure on the floor? The shoe which exerts the least pressure on the floor is going to be the shoe that has a larger area of contact, so the pressure is going to be very small, and we can look across all of them to find that B has the largest area of contact on the floor, so the force will be exactly spread out across a large area and the pressure will be very small. Second question. I'm going also to leave you for 2 minutes in order to figure out the answer of this question, and then we're going to double check the answers together. Okay guys, time is over. Let's double check the answer. Mena is at the seaside and drops a message in a bottle into the sea. Explain why the bottle floats and will not sink. Okay guys, as you know that in terms of the pressure, the onward pressure exerted by the water is balanced with the downward pressure exerted by the weight of the air. So we have upward force, we have a downward force. The upward force is the pressure exerted by the water, and the downward force is the pressure exerted by the air. And as both of them are equal to each other, that's why we can say that this bottle will float on the water, will not sink. A man laid on a pool. Lilo has a surface area of 2 meters square, and a weight of 900 Newton. Calculate the pressure. Pressure can be calculated by dividing the force by the area. So 900 Newton is going to be divided by 2 meter square, and this is going to give us 450 Newton per meter square. Next question, I'm going to give you 2 minutes in order to figure out the answers, and then we're going to double check the answers together. Okay guys, time is over. A horse weighs 2400 newtons, and each hoop has a surface of 6 centimeters square. Calculate the pressure when the horse rears onto 2 legs. Okay, so all of these are the forces exerted by the weight of the body of the horse on the ground, and the surface area is 6. Okay, so it has a surface area of 6 for each hoof. When it stands on 2, we're going to multiply 6 by 2. So we're going to take 2400 newtons divided by the 6 by 2 is going to be 12. So make your own calculation and double check the answer. A dog weighs 300 newtons, and each paw has a surface area of 5 centimeters squares. Calculate the pressure when the dog is standing on 4 paws. So we're going to get also the 5 multiplied by 4, and then we're going to take 300 divided by the 5 multiplied by 4 to give you the correct answer. Next question. Milo has filled a bucket with water. He noticed that there are 2 holes in the bucket where water is leaked. He observed how the water leaks from the hole at different speeds and angles. Explain why the water leaks differently from each hole. So I want you to see that. Okay, so over here, as you can see, the one which is lower, the water comes close to it. The one which is higher, the water goes away from it. So let's double check the answer. Because the pressure increases with depth, so as the water is down, found in a deep place, is going to have a high pressure. More weight from increased volume of water above. Water is pressurizing the water which is found on the bottom part of the container. Therefore, more pressure exerted downward, increasing pressure forces water out at a greater speed. I hope you have enjoyed today's lesson, and see you next time.